2, 4,000,003. Ladies and gentlemen, I sold the Batmobile.
TV's most famous car, the 1966 Batmobile from ABC's Batman series, sold for $4.2 million in this 2013 Barrett-Jackson auction. The car was the creation of George Barris, known as the King of Customizers, who built the car for Batman, Adam West, and Robin, Burt Ward, in 15 days for $15,000. George Barris passed away in 2015, but today his vision is still going strong at Barris Kustom on Riverside Drive. George's grandson, Jared Barris, is the keeper of his legacy. Here we are standing in front of probably the most iconic car that's ever been made, the Batmobile. Tell me about it.
I mean, well, if you knew George, you would know that this was one of his pride and joys, and it wasn't because he built thousands of cars, but because this one represented a certain time where people didn't just watch TV shows just to watch, they ran home to get home to watch this car come out of the Batcave.
While there have been many Batmobiles in pop culture over the years, why does the Barris version of the Batmobile still resonate with audiences?
Well, George actually designed and built this for Bob Kane back in the day. He came in here with a script. George saw the script, he saw the pow, the bang, the wow. So he came back with an actual concept drawing and showed them what they could do. And he found this concept car that he got from, Ford for $1. And what ended up happening is he ended up using this as his base, and they created the Batmobile.
Woo, to the Batmobile, that's what we're supposed to say. To the Batmobile.
And the only thing is technically, the only other person that sat in there is Burt Ward.
George began customizing cars in the 1940s and later caught the attention of movie studios. The first film featuring his hot rods was High School Confidential in 1958. Over 6 decades, Barris customized thousands of cars for clients around the world, including car enthusiasts, celebrities, and studios. His famous TV cars include the Jalopy from the Beverly Hillbillies, the Green Hornet's Black Beauty, and who can forget Herman Munster's Main Ride.
You have the Munster coach, which George designed and built. It was for a family of ghoulish monsters that thought they were a normal family in a very normal community, but obviously, as you know, they weren't very normal. And George actually built that for the whole family to sit in it, and it was really became the original minivan, if you think about it. Here we go.
While the shop isn't considered a museum, it is a time capsule of George Barris' history. His office still remains as he left it. And in the showroom, you can see cars including the sister to the Batmobile that sold at auction. The shop is open to the public every Wednesday, and Jared is happy to show you around.
It's definitely been a family business from day one. And my role now is, honestly, it's to help give tours and then also to find the future of what we're going to do here at Barris Kustom.
There was another surprise during my visit to Barris Kustom. Robin himself.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Robin!
Mr. Burt Ward!
Burt Ward stopped by to check on his old ride.
Hello, citizen.
Jared, nice to meet you.
Hi, Jared. Hi, Alison.
Hi, Burt.
Good to see you. There's my car. Well, this one was finished really nicely. The one we actually used on our show was actually unfinished on the inside. Because that's where all the cameras were and the cables, which I had to climb over to get in. But it looks great, just like it always was.
So, Burt, what are you doing these days?
Well, why don't we take a ride in the Batmobile and I'll show you.
Let's go. Thank you. Wow, it's so beautiful. We took a ride to Burt Ward's home in Norco, where he and his wife, Tracy Posner Ward, run Gentle Giants Rescue, a program that saved the lives of more than 15,000 dogs and counting. To say the couple loves dogs is an understatement. Here they are in their bed with many of the 50 dogs that live with them on a full-time basis. And here is feeding time at the house. From the Cape Crusader to the Canine Crusader. Tell me about...
Tracy and I have gone to the dogs, literally. For the last 25 years, we have operated the largest giant breed dog rescue in the world, called Gentle Giants. So the first thing we did is we found that by the way that we cared for dogs and by the way we fed them, actually could lengthen their life. So we developed what we call our special feeding and care program that adds about 3 to 5 years on average to each dog's life. So we developed a special dog food that is unlike any dog food in the world, all designed not for profit, designed for health and longevity. We take no salary from it, but we have dogs living as long as 27 and a half years.
We've taken in dogs in just about every condition. They generally don't have any problems. Generally, they live healthy, active, happy lives, and they only go to a veterinarian like once every 3 years to get a rabies.
And if you're a dog owner and need expert advice for the care and feeding of your pet, call the phone number on the bag.
We answer our phone because we're the people who want to help and who are helping, and the real people that we talk to are heroes too.
5 decades ago, Burt Ward was once TV's Robin the Boy Wonder. Today, far from Gotham City and right here in SoCal, he and Tracy do something they consider more wonderful: improving the quality of life and longevity of dogs. They're true canine crusaders, dedicating much time and effort to this great cause.